Hello, welcome to the first video slash episode of Engineer Finance. In this video, I'm going to be doing an analysis of my 40K debt that's not just student loans. So this is kind of like an intro video slash an analysis of my debt. Um, as you can see here, a variety of mixed debt. I'm not gonna go specifically into each one. I'm just gonna tell you what it is and what the numbers are for that debt. I may make another video that breaks it down on why I accrued that debt at some point. But for right now, we're just gonna break it down one by one. So the lowest number is chiropractic medical debt for $400. Next one is at 2018 federal taxes, $429.79. 2018 state taxes, $479.79. High interest loan number one, $1,000 or $1,400. A life insurance loan for $2,000. Student loan for $2,000 and $247. I'm saying that completely wrong. $2,247. Another high interest loan for $5,900. A variety of credit cards that add up to around $8,786.94. And then we have a auto loan for around $22,000 initially. And this is kind of like the initial amount of everything. I know the auto loans, like as of right now, is way less than this. Um, but initially, that's all the debt, and it sums up to around $43,643.52. It's a rough round. It's a rough estimate, not 100% accurate. It's around that $40,000 range. I'm trying to make this video about 5-10 minutes long, more around 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down the credit cards and what's going on there, and then you see this nice awesome graph. So I have 8 different credit cards. 6 of them are currently delinquent. That means I've stopped making payments on it. That happened around January 2020. I just completely stopped making payments on those cards. And actually, 2 of the 6, if we make this black again, are actually paid off, and that's awesome. And I just started. These are actually paid off, so that's very good as well. So I've been making progress this last year, paying off some of these debts. The plan is with the delinquent cards is just save up and then contact the current owner of the debt and just offer them a lump sum, see if we can get a deal. Like ideally, I want to try to negotiate to get 50% off on all these amounts. And that would speed up the payment of the debt. So I want to try to offer $300 for this one. You know, 400 for this one. 3 to 400 for these. And we're gonna see what we get. I'll probably record the calls with the debt owner. But I have budgeted to the point that I have to pay the total amount. But if I get a good deal, that's great. So that's the plan with the credit cards. I think it's going to take me up to I think April. No, I shouldn't take up to April 2023 to pay off the credit cards, or that's what's in my budget if I to pay them off in full. We're going to talk about the debt, all the debt combined. How did I get into all this debt? Um, it started around May 2019 up till January 2020. Between that time, I accrued a significant amount of the debt. Excluding the car loan, I accrued the debt and then I was over leveraged. At some point in that time, I was out of work or work was slow. What I was doing, I'm not going to get into all of that, but the work that I was doing was slow, so I had to live off of credit, which is terrible. Never do that. So I got over leveraged, had too much credit, wasn't bringing enough income with my other expenses, rent, food, clothing, etc., transportation, all that. So it took me about 9 months to accrue all this debt, and it's going to take it's 2 to 3 years of damage, 2 to 3 years of paying it off. You know, and that's fine. I've accepted that. That's going to take 2 to 3 years, and I'm going to manage it. And I'm going to knock it out within that time frame. So the expected payoff minus the auto loan is going to be around spring 2023. Hopefully sooner, but hey, we're going to see what happens. Make sure I covered everything except for the student loan. I recently got this. This was in 2020, late 2020. I got this. So the college I go to is really affordable. Actually, the for the term that I am for my college, it's around 3,500. I qualified for the Pell Grant, knocked it down to $2,247. By the end, by the time I get my degree, it should be. I want to say I want to be at the 4 to 8K range. Hopefully, on the low end, 4 to 5K, but possibly it's going to take me like an extra term for me to. It's going to cost me an extra, 2 to 3 grand. So it could be 8K, which I'm fine with. What I'm going for, I expect to be in a high income area long term, so I'm okay with the student loan. It's very affordable. That's pretty much it. First video, just covering the debt. I'm going to do a deeper analysis in another video, and we're going to check out this graph. This is a pretty cool graph that I made of all my debt. So most of my debt, 73.1% is loans, 19.1% is credit cards. What's this? Student debt is 4.9% as of right now. Taxes, 2%. Medical, less than 1%. Well, yeah, less than 1%. And actually, all this is paid off, so we're going to just delete this and just to update it to make it look cool. So we're going to see where everything's at. Delete that. So we're at, this is the actual numbers. We're at 76.3% in loans, 18.6% in credit cards, and 5.1% in student debt. That's it. That's how I got into, $40,000 in debt. It's not all student loans. Again, I'm gonna try to make another video that will go into detail into the why I took out these loans and what was my mindset when I took out the loans and getting into the credit card debt. Because I had really good credit. Initially, around 2019, early 2019, I had really good credit, good line of credit. Had a little small amount in my bank account. It was good. But then I got over leveraged and just this is what happened. So yeah, thanks for checking out this first video. This is a nice little trial run. Hopefully in the future these videos will get better. Um, this is a just trial run. We'll see how these videos go in the future. If you found this video informative or entertaining, please hit the like button and subscribe.